Trying to keep a website fresh with new content, it can feel like a full-time job, right? You're constantly hunting for ideas, writing, editing, publishing. It's a grind. But what if that whole thing could just run on its own? What if your website became a self-updating news source? Well, let's dive in, because that's not science fiction anymore.
Seriously, just picture this for a second. You wake up in the morning, grab your coffee, check your website, and boom! There are new, high-quality articles already published. They've got images, they're formatted perfectly, all done while you were sleeping. Sounds a little crazy, I know, but that's the exact idea behind this new breed of AI content engine. So what's the solution? It's called an AI content engine. And honestly, the best way to think about it is like having a tireless digital journalist and editor on your team working 24/7. It completely automates the whole content pipeline, from the very beginning to the very end.
Okay, so what is this thing really? At its core, it's a super smart system that does a few key things. First, it grabs articles from sources you pick. Then, it uses AI to analyze them, improve them, and even generate brand new content based on them. And finally, it pushes that finished piece right to your website. And the kicker? Zero human intervention needed.
All right, so how does it actually work? How does a random bit of info from the web turn into a polished article on your site? Let's follow a single piece of content on its journey through the engine. We're going to see every step. Okay, here we go. First up is collection. The system is out there grabbing articles from all the RSS feeds you've told it to watch. Then it moves to filtering. This is super important. It makes sure you don't post the same story twice. Next up is where the real magic happens, analysis. An AI actually generates a unique report on the content. From there, it goes through a translation and quality check to polish everything up. It even generates a perfect featured image for the post. And the final step? Publishing. It sends the whole package straight to your WordPress site. It's literally a digital assembly line for content.
But look, this is way more than just simple automation. I mean, anyone can write a script to copy and paste. The real power here, the secret sauce, is in its intelligent features. These are the things that make the whole process not just fast, but also super robust and reliable.
So let's talk about that core intelligence. We're talking about things like parallel processing to handle huge amounts of work, advanced error resilience, so one little hiccup doesn't bring everything crashing down, and really smart duplicate prevention. And of course, built-in quality assurance. All of this makes the system incredibly powerful. You know that parallel processing I just mentioned? Get this. The system runs with 5 parallel workers at the same time. That's not just a little speed boost, that's a massive increase in horsepower. It means it can juggle a bunch of different topics all at once and not even break a sweat. And what about that quality check? Well, the AI can generate these really deep analytical reports, up to 2,000 tokens long. Now, to put that in perspective, that's about 1,500 words. So we're not talking about a quick summary. This allows for a genuinely deep, nuanced analysis of the original article, making sure that what gets published is actually substantial and valuable for your audience. And this really just lays it all out, doesn't it? The before picture, the manual workflow, is slow, it's labor-intensive, and hey, we're humans, so it's prone to error. The output can be pretty inconsistent. But the after picture, the AI-powered workflow, is fast, it's efficient, and it has all that error resilience and quality control built right in. You get a consistent, high-quality standard every single time. It's a total shift from unreliable manual work to dependable, scalable automation. Okay, so the tech is obviously very cool, but let's get real. What does this actually mean for your content strategy? How does this translate into real-world impact? Beyond just saving you a ton of time, how can this actually give you a competitive edge? Let's dive into that now. So where are people actually using this? Well, the biggest chunk, about 40%, is for news aggregation websites, which makes perfect sense. But it's also a powerhouse for industry monitoring, keeping a constant eye on your market. It's huge for content marketing, just feeding that beast with a steady stream of relevant posts. And get this, it's even used for multilingual publishing, where it can translate and adapt content for different audiences automatically. It's incredibly versatile. And I want to be clear, what the system spits out at the end isn't just a boring block of text. No way. Each finished post is the whole shebang. You get a compelling title, the AI-generated content, and a summary, a custom 512 by 512 featured image. It's put into the right categories, and, of course, it links back to the original source. It is 100% ready for your audience the second it goes live. So, if you're sitting there thinking,
Wow, this could be a total game changer for me. Then you're probably wondering about the practical side of things. Let's talk about what it actually takes to make something like this happen.
All right, let's look at the plans. It's pretty straightforward, tiered based on what you need. The basic plan is a great starting point, 1 post a day on up to 6 topics. If you need more, the extended plan bumps you up to 2 or 3 posts a day with custom topics. And then for the really big players, the enterprise plan is fully customized to whatever you need. You know, this quote really hits the nail on the head. It says, "The system is a powerful and versatile tool for the modern media landscape." And that's exactly it. This isn't just some simple automation script. It's a serious tool built for today's world, where you have to be fast, you have to be consistent, and quality is absolutely everything.